Boys and girls between the ages of 8 and 10 have handcuffs, duct tape, electrical and transparent tape, ribbons, a crystal paperweight, and a broken steak knife. I'll tell you why, to attack their teacher. What did this teacher do to invoke the wrath of these children? She scolded one of the girls for standing on a chair. School officials and police in Waycross, Georgia, which is just north of Jacksonville, Florida, were tipped off a few weeks ago to this plot by the children to attack their teacher. All the students involved have been suspended, with 2 girls, 9 and 10-year-olds, along with an 8-year-old boy, facing multiple juvenile charges of conspiracy, possession, aggravated assault. All these kids are in the 3rd grade. The teacher who was the target and school officials described the children as good kids and not known as troublemakers. What types of home environments do these children come from? More critical is, what was the thought process that went into this whole scheme? Who initiated the plot? Why did the children choose to go along with such a brutal plan? It's going to be interesting in these coming weeks and months as those details emerge. I'm dealing with this tonight because it's simply another classic example of what I've been talking about for the last 9 years at Liveprayer, sounding the trump of warning about frequently over these past few years. This nation is in spiritual freefall, my friend. We are in a spiritual abyss. The story of 3rd graders plotting to brutally attack and most likely kill their teacher is a clear symptom of a society that's out of control. The better percentage of twofold generations have never even been to church, have no faith connection or any connection to God. So why would we be shocked when a bunch of 3rd graders decide they want to attack their teacher? If you haven't read the Bible and the various passages that describe the signs of the last days, we are living in them right now. Time is very short. Jesus is coming soon. These children in Georgia are just further evidence of that. Look at the recent news regarding kids. Gangs of teen girls brutalizing people, involved in serious crimes like robbery, stealing cars, dealing drugs, even murder today. Please don't for a second underestimate the power of TV, movies, music, advertising, video games, and the internet has on shaping the thoughts, ideals, and values of these kids today. With very little positive influence at home, without any spiritual influence in their lives, the minds of our kids today are being shaped by our godless culture that promotes every kind of sin and debauchery you can imagine. Understanding this, why are we shocked when we see this type of behavior? Next topic tonight is a private company that takes in over $300 million of tax dollars, and their business, killing babies. Planned Parenthood is that company. I call them Planned How to Kill Your Baby Parenthood because that's what their business is. I know they have different counseling things they do and all, but their main business, make no mistake about it, is killing babies. Let me read you some stats. This is from fiscal 2005-2006. Planned Parenthood killed 264,943 babies. During that time, they received $345 million of clinic income. That's people paying to kill their baby. They received $212 million in donations. How would you like to donate to an organization like Planned Parenthood and go to sleep at night knowing that you're helping to slaughter babies? Isn't that wonderful? And they took $305.3 million from U.S. taxpayers. Their total income, just under $1 billion, with a profit of $60 million. This is a private company. This isn't a government agency. My question tonight is, why is the government giving this private company $300 million to kill babies? I recently sent President Bush a letter encouraging him to sign an executive order stripping all government funding for Planned How to Kill Your Baby Parenthood. Why should the U.S. taxpayers be supporting a private company whose business is killing babies? Listen, if they want to, I understand it's legal in this country to kill babies, And if there's a private company like Planned Parenthood that wants to kill babies, if that's what they want their business to be, and it's legal, fine. But why should you and me and the taxpayers be spending $300 million of tax money to a private company whose sole business is killing babies? Lastly tonight, about 2 months ago, I issued a public challenge to Oprah Winfrey. Obviously, Oprah doesn't have the guts to confront anybody who's going to take a hard stand against what she's doing. So I put together a high-tech cyber debate with Oprah. And I want you to see a clip from that right now. Oprah, who is Jesus to you?
You know, it's been a journey to get to the place where I understand, as I said on the pre-show here, that what I believe is that Jesus came to show us Christ consciousness, that Jesus came us to show us the way of the heart, and that what Jesus was saying, that to show us the higher consciousness that we're all talking about here. Jesus came to say, look, I'm going to live in the body, in the human body, and I'm going to show you how it's done. These are some principles and some laws that you can use to live by to know that way. And when I started to recognize that Jesus didn't come, in my belief, even as a Christian, I don't believe that Jesus came to start Christianity.
Oprah, Jesus came for one reason and one reason only, to die for the sins of mankind. Jesus didn't come to start a religion. Jesus came to save mankind from the depths of hell. Christianity is simply a faith, and it describes those who follow Jesus Christ. And Jesus said, if you love me, you'll obey me. Now let me ask you a question. Why are you pushing Eckhart Tolle, this New Age guru, his book, A New Earth, these other New Age teachers who are leading people away from biblical truth, away from faith in Christ, and straight to the depths of hell?
The new spirituality is that you are your own best authority. As you work to know and love yourself, you discover how to live a more spiritual life. The old is God and the path to worship Him have already been defined, and all you need to do is follow the directions. The new is being able to listen within for your own definition of spirituality. Your deeper longings are your compass on the search. And the old says exactly what Eckhart was saying, that there's only one path. It's the right way, and all other ways are wrong. And the new spirituality says that many paths lead to spiritual freedom and peace. You have a rich array of gems from which to draw illumination. The world's religious traditions, mythology, psychology, healing methods, scientific wisdom, your own experience, and that you can begin to string a necklace all your own.
People love these New Age teachings because they basically let people believe whatever they want, do whatever they want, without any accountability. They are lies from hell, Oprah. There is absolute right and wrong. There is absolute truth. There is only one truth. That's God's truth, not what each person decides it to be. Listen, Oprah, just answer me this one question. Is Jesus the only way to God?
Well, I am a Christian who believes that there are certainly many more paths to God other than Christianity. So I'm a free-thinking Christian who believes in my way, but I don't believe that it's the only way with 6 billion people here on the planet.
Oprah, whether you realize it or not, you have bought into this universalistic lie from hell. There aren't many roads that lead to God. There's only one, Jesus. Whether you realize it or not, you are being used as a tool of Satan to lead the souls of men to hell.